Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's so great to have you all here today. I hope you're all doing amazing. I am going to be doing a channeled message reading about love. That's what God wants to bring through. So I'm going to ring my song bowl, call in our guides, and get into it. Welcoming in the Most High, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Samuel, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Hamafiel, and all the guardian angels and angels of love of the highest benevolence and light that want to present for you, viewer, at this time in your highest good and the highest good of all beings. So, yeah, it feels like it's meant to be a little bit of a channeled message. We might want to pull a few cards from a few different decks here and see what wants to come out about this. This deck is not the deck I would have first picked at for a love message. So I'm not sure what the Most High's got going on here for you, but that's okay. We're going to find out. Ooh, it says here on the cut, it's okay to receive everything you need in the material or in the physical realm. Gift incoming. I love that. So there could be a supportive partnership coming in here for somebody. So, or support, greater support within a partnership. So let's see. What do you need to know? Love messages. Now, love is also could be love coming from the divine, right? Oh, okay. It says here, chasing what isn't meant for you, let go and leave it to God. And interesting, on the bottom of the deck with that, it says Germany. So that might mean something to somebody. Okay, let's get a few more. All right. It says here, it's a belief system, not a cure or a curse. If you don't like the contents, find another one. Okay, when I see those two cards together, somebody watching this is stuck on the idea of a twin flame and is a little bit too wrapped up in the belief systems of twin flames. And it's preventing you, viewer, from, or if you feel like this is an important message for somebody you're connected to, but it's most likely you, viewer, that is ready to birth something new because of a lot of activation you've received cosmically, because a lot of work you've done on yourself. But there needs to be a bit of a releasing of things that were taught to you around that there can only be like one specific person for you here that's going to be like your twin flame, your non-karmic partner, and they're so that even if this person is causing you grief, and even if the belief system is causing you grief, that it can only be this one other person. It's like you don't have to abide by that. Like literally, God's saying, if that belief system is not working for you, find another one. And on the bottom of the deck, it says here, sweet child of mine, bringing new life and new energy into this world. And look at that. Yeah. Underneath that, it says travel, romance, adventure, beauty, communion, ecstasy. And I feel like this is all really important, viewer, before you click off. It says, take advantage of the good fortune coming your way to elevate. See, so there's something great here coming in for you. But if it's like somebody might miss something really great, if they're too hooked into an idea that only one person can be the right person. Now, this message is going to resonate more strongly with someone who, like, I don't think you're going to be really feeling the love so strongly with somebody right now. It's this situation most likely has become a little bit of a nuisance. I'm hearing the word nuisance, and there's actually maybe even a little bit of apathy or boredom involved here. Let's get a few tarot to kind of get a little deeper into this energy and get a little bit more clarification. Yeah, see, that's so interesting. Okay, so I had the Empress on the bottom and I cut to the Emperor. True divine. So there's something here about true divine partnership being at hand, like in a very powerful way. And this is going to, it seems like it's going to be amazing. Yeah. And like Two of Wands with that, there's something on the way here. This could be somebody that you've worked with in the past. This could be somebody at a distance from you. But yes, somebody here is holding on to like this, an old Emperor, Four of Pentacles with the Emperor there. Somebody is holding on to somebody from their past, most likely a karmic masculine or at some point somebody who was a divine masculine in their eyes. Somebody thought this person was going to be the it. We've got 10 of Pentacles with that. This is really, really interesting. Okay, so let's clarify these cards specifically. So we're going to start by clarifying this chasing what isn't meant for you. Let go and leave it to God and see what wants to come through. Wow. Okay, we've got the Death card and the Justice. Some of you may have already let this go, because Hierophant's on the bottom, which has a lot to do with hearing God and learning lessons. Something's completed itself, or some of you have already completed this, or it's in the process of completing itself now, or this is really coming to a close to bring forward this new beginning, and because it has to close to have this amazing new beginning coming in for you. Like, it has to be completely closed with that Death card. It's an ending. It's a big ending. And I'm hearing with that Justice card, I am hearing karmic justice. Somebody, okay, they just sent me a word that I don't even exactly even know what it means, except for that almost like somebody I feel like this is more likely a masculine, but they really demeaned you. Really demeaned you. I heard betrothed you. I don't even know exactly what that means, but it makes me think of a brothel. And then I also heard pimp. I did hear that word. It's almost like they took your light and they sold you out and they made you cheap and unimportant, which is awful. And I feel like somebody encouraged them to do this in this Queen of Swords energy, or this was them in this Queen of Swords, in a negative Queen of Swords energy, just being really cold. But it's these toxic situations sometimes go on because of the twin flame connection and the beliefs around twin flames. And I've been there myself, and I totally understand. And it's not easy, but you can start to reaffirm new beliefs for yourself about what you deserve and what you value. So let's clarify that specifically. It's a belief system, not a cure or cures. Nice. Yeah. Okay. So we've got High Priestess and the Emperor and the Magician on the bottom. So this Magician card is, it is speaking about you affirming what it is you really want to be bringing in here. But it's also about letting go with this, a cure. It's not a cure or curse. Like, if there was sort of like past manipulations that caused you to be stuck to this twin flame person, because a lot of twin flames, dark twin flames, did do dark magic on their twin, which was really dangerous and toxic, to do things like love spells and control spells and chaos spells on somebody that you is like part of your soul group. It's like, bad idea. That's like a big return to sender. But I feel like you're just, with this High Priestess card, with this Emperor, like you're getting clear on this. You're getting clear on what it is you deserve from your intuition and from your connection with your higher self, and from really knowing you. And you have to, if you don't truly trust yourself and you're relying on what other people are telling you about, like I said, about twin flames, there's some twin flame channels out there, that tarot readers and stuff, or specialists, that say the most ridiculous things about, you know, what you are supposed to go to or have to go through, or wait on, or wait around for, because of like your twin flame, you know, being in a karmic partnership for 5 years or something. It's just ridiculous. And, you know, so I hope this reading finds the right person who may be going through this, or the right people who might be going through this, to kind of provide you with an alternative perspective from somebody who's been through it, that this is like, it's just not true. And you are not tied to your twin flame. Your twin flame is actually sent to you to help you to grow and evolve, and to become a better person, to learn certain lessons, to go through certain initiations of becoming this, you know, if you're more the divine feminine, of becoming this High Priestess, of overcoming old patriarchal control systems, of like a more dark version of an emperor, coming truly into yourself, creating the life that you want, that's gonna, with 9 of Cups underneath that, that's really gonna fulfill you. Ace of Cups underneath that, that's really gonna heal your heart, right? It's not meant to be a death sentence, and it can really, to believe some of these things is really gonna slow people down. It does slow people down. I'm going to leave all those cards out. So what else because the reason why I'm going to leave them out is because I feel like with this, I feel like you have the potential here right now to manifest this incredible new beginning with Ace of Cups, 9 of Cups, and Magician, with, you know, with these other cards here of travel, romance, adventure, beauty, communion, ecstasy, good fortune coming your way. Like, my goodness. Like, you're blessed. There's something amazingly blessed that is a big justice for you once this past really fully closes this out. And if you're thinking, well, I've already done this, if you're in that camp of thinking I've really done this, something in your subconscious is not totally clear, because 4 of Pentacles is on the bottom there. Okay? There's a holding on. So what else do you need to know? Let's clarify this sweet child of mine, bringing new life and energy into this world. Oh, Ace of Pentacles. I love it. Yeah, but in the bottom is 5 of Pentacles. This was after a time of trials and tribulation and loss. Oh, and look at that underneath that, over this King of Cups. Somebody who you probably thought was like going to be your ideal partner here did not manifest, but now something amazing is manifesting for you. It's going to be very abundant, viewer. I'm hearing also for some of you, because we have an Ace of Pentacles and an Ace of Cups, for some of you there will be pregnancy involved. This card specifically says, sweet child of mine, bringing new life into this world. Some of you, pregnancy will be involved. About round half, roughly, maybe a little less. Woo! Wow. So let's find out more about that. Let's get into clarifying that Ace of Pentacles because I want to know more about it. What else do you need to know? Seven of Swords. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Swords there. Viewer. Yeah, and then Hermit is underneath that. Some of you need to really go within and take a little bit of a time out to get clear on God, what God is trying to tell you here, on God's voice. Justice card is also a card of like the truth. Like, I don't know. I'm saying this with so much love, but there's something here about just not seeing the truth because of not fully hearing God clearly about something that needs to end, even if it's just in your subconscious. Because if it doesn't get clear with the Seven of Swords, this old energy that was kind of left you feeling abandoned, you probably attracted it because of old abandonment issues on some level before, you were fully woken up. It will steal this new beginning away from you. It will continue to prevent you from seeing things clearly if you continue to go on with it. And I feel like, again, you have the ability here with this Magician High Priestess to tap into your intuition and what you really want. And even to boss up here, right? To pick your own beliefs with this Emperor card. And it's like, pick your own beliefs. You're free here to create what you want. You're completely free to create what you want if something is not working for you. And there's something coming, that's you've earned here. Again, I feel like it's, again, like I heard karmic justice before. There's something coming. Okay. We've got here the Devil card, Queen of Wands, Eight of Cups. Okay. Somebody here is dealing with somebody in this Queen of Wands energy. It could be a man or a woman, okay? So take it as it resonates. They could potentially be a Capricorn or a fire sign, but we're not going to limit it to them. They could potentially be a Libra, but we're not going to limit it. We're just going to put that out there. Slight chance that they could be an Aries or a water sign, which, covers a lot. So when I say water sign, I mean Pisces, Capricorn, Scorpio. Sorry, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay. So getting back to this, it's like this person, this Queen of Wands energy, man or woman, is in this, connected to this devil energy, right? I feel like there was a lot of attraction. But I also just heard there was binding spells. There was binding spells involved to this person. And there's a need to, like, again, to see things clearly and walk away from this. So, again, these binding spells were causing this chasing. So it's not like it's necessarily your fault. And it gets back to this thing about how in the past there may have been a curse, but now it's like it's a choice. So it's because a lot of spell work for a lot of people in the collective is in the process of getting all cleared. Nobody has to move forward through it next year. It's all coming to a close. I'm telling you, all these witches are like, and warlocks, they've lost. Like, they've really lost. So now it's about getting clear. about what you unintentionally were believing and chasing because of this mess that the devil caused to keep you stuck in loss and lack and thinking somebody was like this King of Cups when they were not. Because they wanted to steal this new beginning from you. Now, there's a lot of reasons for this. A lot of this is because some of you are meant to have like these really important children. Like a lot of, and I did a reading about this where I talked about like these very high frequency children coming in. Some of them are going to have connections to Lyra and Andromeda. A lot of energies are getting brought down through the Tree of Life with this Ten of Pentacles card on the bottom. A lot of long-term stable relationships, lifetime partnerships coming in for people that are going to be like legacy building relationships. And the devil just like saw this. He saw that this was all coming down in the pipeline, and he really wanted to stop it. And part of how he was stopping it, was some of these false twin flame connections, some cases false, but some cases, times it was actually through your real twin flame. And you don't have to be with your twin flame to have these amazing, like, happy endings at all, right? Not at all. That is not true. It's all about you clearing your karma, coming together with somebody else who's done a good job of clearing their karma, or at least most of it. And when you've both done that, man, you can do amazing things together if you have chemistry, and if you do have shared beliefs that you both really resonate strongly with, that are aligned and complementary. It's going to be off the hook magical. Very romantic. So it's just like I hope that I'm rewiring some beliefs here about this. And some people, your twin flame, who like was at a soul level, it's very hard to really grasp this, but like at a soul level, you're so angelically connected outside of this realm, that it's hard to grasp that in this realm, that this is like in a lot of cases not working out because of like how they failed their initiations, because of the inception of the devil and why it has to end. And it's just a traumatic thing. It's a process of working through it with yourself and with God. And if this message is sort of new and challenging, I have a lot of compassion for that. But it is much healthier to hear this and work with it and realize like the amazingness that's available for you if you do the work, if you're doing the work. As I say, doing the work. 8 of Pentacles on the bottom. You can't make it up. You can't make that up. And 7 of Pentacles is underneath that. Like, my goodness. Oh my. I can't even deal with that. Okay? Somebody also underneath that, King of Wands, somebody maybe in this King of Wands energy wants to put work in with you to have this amazing life. Very passionate about you. So let's get a couple more about what's coming towards you, viewer, that you need to know. What do you need to know? Some of you need to write in your journal. I just heard that. Some of you need to journal to get some of like your thoughts and your feelings out. Page of Swords, as I say that. So that kind of doesn't surprise me, because that has a lot to do with communication. Some of you also, this card also can speak about communication at a distance or email. Some of you may feel like you need to send a message for closure to a certain person. Sometimes it's helpful to just like write an email, even if you're not going to send it, just to get your feelings out. So that could be a message for somebody. Or like I said, just writing in your journal, writing something down, burning it. It's going to like free up some of these beliefs. And here we have King of Pentacles, which talks about like happy endings. King of Pentacles usually somebody that's stable, that wants to be a provider. We have King of Wands on the bottom. So some of you might even have multiple options coming in here. 6 of Wands underneath that. Yeah, Victory. With Chariot, yeah. There's like something really good coming your way. It could even be one person that's embodying both of these energies, like somebody who's very abundant and stable, but who's also like very entrepreneurial and passionate about you and charismatic. responsible. I mean, they could be all these things, and coming towards you and wanting to publicly declare, how they feel. Yeah. And underneath that, yeah, Queen of Cups. I just feel like somebody here is like really in love with who you really are, or is going to be in the future, as you kind of clear up some of these old energies and fall more deeply in love with yourself. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but some of you here, five of Swords hanging, some of you were just like left, right, and center, felt completely spiritually and emotionally robbed by this experience. And 90% of you, it was with like a twin flame type of a connection. And it left you stuck, and it left you just feeling like a complete loss, like not even knowing what to do with yourself. And I get it. With my twin flame connection, I went to rock bottom at least twice. At least. It's but it's because of the inception, like I said, of the devil into the connection to watch, they were to watch and see what was going to happen, because like I said, everyone was being judged by these connections. Everyone was being watched to see how are people going to act, who's going to elevate, who is that going to be righteous, who's going to have pure hearts, and who's going to, who's going to make bad choices, who's going to be superficial. And I can get into a big, long conversation about this, but a lot of ancient karma was had the potential to be resolved through these, depending on your choices. And a lot of people failed, especially a lot of masculines failed these initiations. Not everybody, but a lot did. And there is implications for the entire planet for that I don't want to be too heavy about, but certain timelines for humanity, a certain higher timeline, is just not possible right now because of this inception. It's just not. But there's still really, 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 really beautiful timelines available. So it's not like, it's not doom and gloom. It's not like Armageddon kind of stuff. Like, it's really not. But there's different levels, right? There's different layers. And the highest, we'll just say the highest possible timeline is not possible because too many people failed the test. So, you just have to kind of like realize the importance of you letting go of old beliefs about what these connections are about. And it served a purpose, right? To like help you pass certain initiations, to be like unconditionally loving to somebody no matter what. But it's actually time to really move on. If you're watching this, there's some amazing new thing available for you. Okay, let's get one more card about what's coming towards you, viewer. Please like the video. Please subscribe if you're resonating with this message. The Three of Cups, yes, something to celebrate. And Three of Wands on the bottom. Yeah, that Three of Wands is a good luck, good fortune card, right? Double confirmation with this good fortune coming your way to elevate. Something amazing is on its way in, and you've done the work, and you're going to be celebrating it. It's going to be joyful. You might even get invited to a really nice event. You could be maybe even invited to a wedding for some of you, or just something special. It could be like a baptism, something like that. Or it could just be like a party. It could just be a celebration, of like-minded people. So I'm excited for you, viewer. So I hope you claim this message, step into this new energy. And please, again, like the video and subscribe to my channel and help get these messages out to more people. And I'm sending you so much love. If you'd like a personal reading, my information will be in the description box. Sending you so many blessings for your healing, your expansion, and your transformation. Take care.